You are now watching Zach Lesage, the best place to learn about competitive Pokemon TCG. Let's get it! What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Zach Lesage here. We're going to be doing some tabletop gameplay today. So that is going to be Mew VMAX versus Mew VMAX. I've called on to my buddy PJ, and we are going to be playing some awesome games of Mew VMAX Mirror. Lists are slightly different, but we'll see how this matchup goes, and maybe you could pick up some tips or tricks, or really just watch some awesome Pokemon gameplay. We do record these at the Shuffle Squad's Shuffle Showdown every single Thursday, so if you get a chance to check those out, by all means, check out the Shuffle Squad on YouTube. I regularly create content there. That being said, lists are in the description if you want to copy and paste them right into PTCGO, and if not, that's totally cool too. You can build them in real life, however you want to do it. Anyways, let's jump into this gameplay, see exactly what's going on.
And here we are back, so you can hear us and see us now. You can see us playing. We are back on the Shuffle Squad live on YouTube currently, but we are going to be posting some videos going forward too. Zach had a couple of videos from last week that he posted from the live stream, so if you definitely want to catch this some other time or watch the playback, you can not only do it here on the Shuffle Squad, but you can catch it with any of our players that are featured on the tabletop game nights for our team.
For sure, for sure. So this matchup's going to be a little bit less one-sided. I can't, we were actually talking in between the break when I was like, can't they hear me? And everyone's about to be like, what type of dirty words is Zach going to talk to PJ about in between streams?
All the dirty words.
I was like, wow, I can't believe Obstagoon won in 3 turns.
I can't believe the dark deck beat the psychic deck that's weak to dark.
Yeah. I feel you.
It's
Okay,
right.
I feel you.
We're just two wise older gentlemen playing Pokemon for the love of playing Pokemon. We're having fun here tonight. That's what we want for the community. We want you guys to have fun. We want to have fun. You're watching us have fun. Just sit back, have a snack, chill with the homies, and watch some Pokemon cards happen in real life. You don't get to see in real life as much as often as you used to, so this is a treat for us, I know.
Yeah, for sure.
Zach,
for
this time that we're playing the Mew VMAX Mirror, I'll actually have you go ahead and roll for the coin flip.
You're gonna have me roll.
I'm gonna have you roll. It is very dangerous.
I'm not as rolling the dice as PJ. We can see that. What do you want to call here?
I will go ahead and choose heads, please.
That is.
Oh.
So I'm going to start off the Mew VMAX matchup, and we're going to see how this goes. We're both playing different lists. So you can check in the live chat what the lists are at. I mean, that'd be really cool. People want to check that out. Be cool. See exactly what the lists are also available in the description. If you're watching this, on my channel afterwards, or if you're watching this non-live, you might not necessarily see the chat, but I mean, the lists are always in the description. I think this is definitely one of the matchups that you probably want to go first in, but I'm not entirely sure because these decks are all so brand new. So I'm going to start with the Mew.
Checking out the Empoleon mat here. I'm also going to start with the Mew V.
Ooh,
the old mirror.
Here's the best one to start with because it's got that sweet free retreats. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to pick up for my turn. Oh, that was a very good card. You're very good to me, Dad. You know how you got that good to me. Let's go Genesect V. Let's go ahead and go Quick Ball away a boss's orders. Search. There's no Crobats or anything in a deck like this.
You don't need them.
Where you're rolling off the Genesect right now. I like how we put who's gonna win, Zach or Zach. That's sneaky. That's very disrespectful.
Very sneaky.
I mean, that's how it feels like. PJ's you only took 1 game on me entirely out of all the games we've played.
Yes, but we've only played, in my defense, we've played 5, 6, 7 games in total.
So I'm 6-1 against PJ right now, lifetime. Kind of busted.
It's okay. I'll get there.
She made him a trophy for me. Who's better, PJ or Zach? And I hang that one proudly. I hang that next to my Gengar win the other night.
Oh, there you go. See,
tried to take away from me.
Scooby Boo. You know, Scooby Boo is where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go Air Balloon here, because I'm trying to draw some cards, so I'm trying to do it. I have an Old Cemetery in play. I'll make it very loud and clear since...
Ooh, Old Cemetery. Great card.
Let's go for Genesect's ability.
Yep.
Got the energy. Boom. Let's go for Genesect's ability again, because I have 2 cards in hand. So, not the greatest hand, but you want to not the worst hand either. Mew seems pretty safe in the active spot. Also, a lot of lists are playing Fan of Waves, so getting the basic energy on there is very important early on. Some lists play Tool Scrappers, so I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the Mew V in the active spot. Worst thing I think is that you're going to hit me for like 70 damage or 80 damage or some stuff like that. So let's go ahead here and pass, and it will be your turn.
All right, I will go ahead and draw for turn. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but I'm going to put down the Genesect V. Then I'm going to play the Battle VIP Pass, where we're going to go in and get a Genesect V. We're going to get another Mew V. So I'm going to take a look. I'm going to go back into the deck. We're going to discard a Capture Energy here. And we're going to go and find a Genesect V again. So now I've got 4 Fusion Strike Pokemon in play on the bench, and then 1 active. So I could draw a hand of up to 5 cards.
That's really good, actually. People don't realize how broken Genesect is. The fact that it's not limited to 1 Fusion Strike system per turn is gross. Like, gross.
I will go ahead and attach a Capture Energy just because you couldn't use your Energy Mixer because it was your first turn, but I can definitely go ahead and utilize the Capture Energy because why not, right? I don't think I'll need more than 3 Genesect V, so I will get another Mew V just for the... actually, you know what? We're not going to get a Mew V. We're going to be smart about this time. We're going to go ahead and get a Latias instead. Still a Fusion Strike Pokemon, right? Still basic Pokemon. Gives us extra draw power for Genesect's ability. Shuffled. I can draw a total of 6 cards into the hand. I have 1. We're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is a very good hand, and I will go ahead and pass to you.
Okay. Yeah, because the energy mix attack costs Psychic, so cool. Let's go. I'm going to pick up for my turn. I got a Fusion Strike energy, so not... I'm okay with that. Let's go with Mew VMAX. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... I'm going to go for... Elesa Sparkle, choosing these 2 Pokemon.
Sure.
I just want to make sure Elesa Sparkle is you could totally attach the active Pokemon, right?
Yes. Any of your 2 Fusion Strike
I just want to make sure that I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, you're good. Cheating
also,
live on stream, Zach. Cheating, that's no good.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to grab this and this. So I'd like to use this time, like if I ever had the opportunity to get a little bit more setup if possible, but... I'm still, like, even though my setup's really good, I'm still struggling with a difficult hand. Old Cemetery is only when you attach from your hand to one of your non-psychic Pokemon. Okay, cool.
Right.
Just want to make sure. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to attach another one there. So I will take the 2 damage counters from the Old Cemetery that I have right there. So let's go ahead and go Fusion Strike System number 1 to draw 2 cards. Looks like I'm going to be really struggling with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy my Technoblast to knock out your active Mew.
All right, and here we go. We're going to knock out the active. Then I know that you can't attack next turn, but your other Genesect is getting set up. So I think what I should do, we're going to just put a single prizer up top here. I'm going to go ahead. I will draw for turn. I'm going to play an Evo Incense. go in and find myself the Mew VMAX, and we'll evolve. I'm probably going to go back in inevitably. I'm going to attach the psychic energy here. Then I'm just going to use another Evo Incense. And I think I'm just going to fail it, just looking through the deck.
Yeah, I find this matchup's just really aggressive, like any kind of other beatdown deck. It feels very much like a turbozation, a race to the 6 prize cards. Doesn't really matter what you're knocking out as long as you're drawing prize cards and you can keep up with what you're able to put into play.
All right, we'll put that back here. I'm gonna go ahead now. I can draw 1 extra card, so we'll draw the 1 extra. Seems to be okay. And then I will pass to you.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead here, pick up for my turn. Finally, I'm getting somewhere. Let's go Fog Crystal. Not like it was going bad at all, but I'm gonna go Fog Crystal for a Mew. So now I can draw some more cards with what's going on. I don't know if it's worthwhile for me to attack with Genesect V this turn. I'm legitimately like perplexed at what's the best way to kind of deal with the situation.
Yeah. It's definitely a little awkward at this point, just because you want to set up for the following turn here.
Yeah, like I'd like to have a Mew in the active spot. Actually, you want to know what I am going to go ahead and attach. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 20 damage there. Getting down another Pokemon, so I'm feeling a little bit better about that. I am going to make it a little bit more awkward for you by having an Oricorio in play.
Okay.
So I think Oricorio just reducing some of your stuff might be cool. Because I mean, Genesect by all means is a very similar attacker. Like if we're copying attacks, if you attack me with your Mew and knock out my Genesect, I have my other Mew. If you attack the Mew, at least I can attack with Genesect again. So I like it's kind of the same thing, a little bit more pricey on the Genesect with a little bit less HP, but it does work out pretty nicely. I'm gonna use my first ability here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 4 cards in hand. So I'm gonna go draw 1 card. This is actually it is a good card in my hand. I don't think I necessarily want to play it right now. Not sure. Still thinking this out here.
It's okay. We have some time to think. We are live, but we are not timed.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard the Mew. Well, after the Obstagoon games, I feel like I have a bunch of time.
They did go pretty fast. I mean, that's it's so easy to set up that stage 2 line with the Inteleon line. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I almost want to try some other stage 2 decks with the Inteleon line more now that I saw how well that Galarian Obstagoon played.
We're gonna have one of these here. So now that I have this out there, I'm gonna go ahead and use another ability. I have 6. I have 3 cards in my hand, so I'm gonna draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I could go ahead and attempt to do something really cool, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm gonna go ahead and go Cram-o-matic. So we're gonna feature Cram-o-matic for the first time on the stream, and then you have to pitch another item card. So I'm gonna pitch another Cram-o-matic, and I'm gonna roll the dice. If I got heads, I'm looking for a switch here. Tails.
Ooh.
But the thing is, Cram-o-matic discards cards, so I get to use my 3rd Genesect, so it's kind of cool that way. So Genesect for 2. Did not get the switch, did not get anything that I was really looking for, but that's okay. When life gives you lemons, you still get the knockout on the Latios. So we're going to go ahead and attack with the Genesect here. And now I can take this off because that takes off the Techno Blast from last turn. And I'm going to go ahead and go Techno Blast for the knockout.
All right, and there goes the Latias out of here. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and see what we can do. I'll draw for turn. I am going to use Fan of Waves on your Mew VMAX on the bench.
This goes right to the bottom, right?
That goes right to the bottom. I will... No shuffling at all. I will attach the fusion energy. So right now we can essentially hit for 210 minus your... It's 30 or 20 less with the Oricorio.
210 is, this is minus 20.
20, okay, so
right now I have 150. 150, but your damage does 20 less. So you have to do 170 to knock me out.
Okay.
Which is an awkward number, but it's a vitality band and a power tablet for anyone who's kind of keeping up with your deck.
Well, so if I hit for 210, it still does 190 regardless. You know what I'm gonna do?
That is enough for a knockout.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna take the knockout, to be honest. So we're gonna take the knockout on the Genesect V. Take my 2 prizes.
Goodbye, Genesect. You did all right, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and send up the Mew V. I always like putting the attacker first when I have the choice between 2 free retreat cards. At least the attacker, if it ever got stuck, you have the option to attack with. I'm gonna go ahead here and pick up for my turn. I did get a Fusion Strike energy, but I don't know, we have to see exactly what we could do. I want to evolve into a Mew VMAX. I'm gonna go Fusion Strike energy there. I'm gonna go Power Tablet 1, Power Tablet 2. I'm gonna go Fan of Waves at the bottom of your deck. You can put that Fusion Strike energy right there. And we are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go for Peony. I might have it here. I'm gonna discard these 2.
There we go. Yep. 1, 2.
Power Tablet, Power Tablet.
310.
That's yeah,
it.
So I'm doing 210 plus 330, so 330 overall. That's a gigantic knockout.
Oof. That's a big one.
All right, PJ. It's
all right, here we go.
Does someone want to update the score to 7-1? Because 6 is no longer what it is.
It's not the magic number anymore.
It's not the magic number anymore.
Oricorio proving to also be a very good tech in the deck. I see people moving away from it, moving towards the Latias instead, or the double Latias. I've seen, obviously, the Miloetta, I believe is how it's pronounced, is as another tech. I think, as you were saying before, Zach, once we see what Brilliant Stars comes out with as far as Fusion Strike Pokemon, I mean, they're still printing Battle Styles Pokemon for Single Strike and Rapid Strike, from what I heard.
Exactly. So it's one of those things, until they stop printing Fusion Strike Pokemon, I think the deck is kind of like Mewtwo, Mew GX, where as long as we had GX Pokemon, we had new options. I look forward to kind of re-explore this archetype every single set. See exactly what's going on. So I'm assuming you want to go first this matchup?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up first. We're gonna see if we can make a comeback here.
Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. I mean,
yeah.
The goal of the team is to have 2 good best 2 out of 3s. I mean, I think so far, we've seen a lot of cool things from the deck, and at least the thing about mirror match is you can't necessarily be too upset when your deck doesn't necessarily set up as well as your opponent's. Because we get to see the cool things of what the deck does in action. I mean, we saw something cool that I never thought I'd seen with this deck is Genesect V being a big attacker. So, the magic of Fusion Strike energy.
Alright. So I got everything set, ready to go. I'm pumped. The hand that I have now looks very good.
This guy probably has Battle VIP Pass in there. Anyone who ever has a good hand has Battle VIP Pass in it when they're playing Mew. I swear.
It's an okay card. Seems okay.
It is a very good card in a deck like this, especially when you can like Cram-o-matic it out. Or
yeah. See, Cram-o-matic I did not put in my list. I feel like that's a clutch card. There we go. We got the old 1 mulligan. I do think the more and more I look at it, the same thing with Cross Switcher. At a first glance, I was like, you know what? I don't think this card's very good. I remember custom catchers were just played because there was no Guzma, there was no boss at the time. It turned out to be a heavily needed card because people wanted Gust for game. They missed the Guzma effect. Here it is again, basically in the same realm as what Custom Catcher was. You get to switch your Pokemon. But it is growing on me because it's not only an item card, but you're thinning it out of your hand so you can draw more cards. Yeah, the Empoleon mat is very good. I do have the Inteleon mat too at home. That's the one I play when I go to IRL tournaments. And I love both the arts on here. I'm a big water Pokemon fan, if nobody knew. But between these two, it's very nice.
I like the Empoleon mat. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Which team challenge is that from? Team challenge 1 or 2?
I think 2 for the summer challenge.
Cool. It's hard to keep up when it's just hard to keep up with all that stuff. Let's 4, 7. Okay, we got some things going on here, peeps.
There's some Pokemon in there.
I don't know which one I want to start with. None of them are great. All of this hand sucks.
all right.
That's okay. We need to get PJ a win, everybody.
Gotta believe in the heart of the cards, right?
Exactly.
All right, here we go. So I got the old Mew. All right. I'm gonna draw my card. I already drew my mulligan. I'm gonna put the Psychic Energy down this time. I'll put the Genesect V. Then we are gonna use the Battle VIP Pass.
I said he got the Battle VIP Pass. I do want to say that I did say that.
He did call it. He knew. It's like he knew. All right. Just sorting out. I hate when I accidentally, you grab that partial hand and you put it on your deck the wrong way and you end up riffle shuffling the whole thing and only few cards are upside down. I can't stand that. That's a personal pet peeve I have. All right, so went in, got the Genesect V, got the Mew V as a backup plan here, plan B. All right, so now we've got 4, but I have 5 cards, so I will pass to you.
Okay. Let's pick up. Really not feeling this one. Yeah, this is I gotta make my way out of this one. So let's go for Oricorio, Power Tablets, Evolution Incense. This is gonna be a tough one. So I find sometimes when you have all these good cards, you just get all the wrong cards, and that seems to be what's going on this game. So I'm gonna try to bring it back, try to make something happen here.
Oof, $140 playmat, Zach. Do you see this in chat? It's the Empoleon playmat's where it's at.
That's crazy. So luckily for me, I was not to brag or stun on anyone in the chat or anything. I went to my local store, Torchlight Games, and I was able to place top 32 in the first team challenge and top 16 in the second team challenge. So I have 1, 2, 3, like the playmat that you get, the playmat for top 256, the playmat for top 32, and I have the same thing again for the other one. So maybe I'll go to one of my local stores and see if someone wants to pick up some of those mats. I could use some bands right now. You could pick up the Mew VMAX deck with that kind of money.
Right.
I think I switch here into the Oricorio. Really don't want to sacrifice that one, but I'm going to use a Fusion Strike system to draw 1 card. It's bad when you're wasting these cards to draw 1 card. Oh, and it did not pay off, so I'm going to have to pass my turn to you.
All right, I'm gonna.
Like a little boy sometimes.
All right. Woo! All right, I'm gonna use
right now.
the league challenge. This is where I'm at. I was undefeated at the last the Fusion Strike. What was it? The pre-release. I couldn't think of the words, but the pre-release I did play Latias. I went undefeated. That was after last Thursday when we played.
I feel that.
All right, I'm going to do something we have yet to see here on stream. I'm going to use the cross switchers. We're going to cross switcher up your Genesect V And then I'm gonna pop the Genesect V up here. Let's see, I'm gonna use the switch and switch out my Mew V again. We're gonna draw one card, play down the Old Cemetery. Then I'm gonna play Peony and discard my hand and look for 2 trainer cards. We're gonna get
That's a really good card.
We're gonna get a Fog Crystal.
If you want to play Mew VMAX.
Okay, so we'll do the Evolution Incense and the Fog Crystal, go back into the deck, get another Psychic Energy, and the Mew VMAX in here. And the hard riffle. And we still have another Genesect V to use.
Is that very true? I'm about to lose my Genesect V, and
All right, so I'm gonna draw 4 cards. So I have a dead hand. 3, 4. Wow. All right, so even with the Oricorio, if I hit you for 210, still slapping you for 190 here.
that's that's how it's gonna go.
Eesh. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I'm not afraid of your bench Pokemon here because I can't attack next turn. So I will do the Techno Blast for a whopping 190 damage to take my first 2 prize cards.
Not looking good for me here. I might pull one of the PJs and concede this game.
Just do the old scoop.
So I mean, I think we're gonna go with Latias up here.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters too much. And I picked up a Psychic Energy. So unfortunately for me, yeah, I think I am gonna go ahead and concede this game because my hand is filled with nothing, and I was a few cards away from maybe getting into a Genesect. So that is
Gotcha.
I hate to say it, John. Someone could update it to 7 and 2.
Getting closer. We'll do the digital knuckles through the screen here. We can knuckle it up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Unfortunate draws.
You want to know what? That's okay, and I think that's what we're gonna get for a mirror match sometime. So that was still good. We saw how your deck can just be really aggressive, and I think it's a really good deck.
It is a good deck, and I think that once more and more people play Mew VMAX, they'll figure out a more consistent draw engine because just like a lot of the other big meta decks, they do great. They do great, 75% of the time, but you get those hands that clog up, just like you had, the first hand that I played against Obstagoon, I had a clogged hand as well, and I think it's more or less solidifying what cards belong in the deck versus what cards they don't, just because we haven't figured out the exact way to play it. We want it to draw consistently, and is that more important than having the versatility of different type of attackers over just being a more consistent Mew VMAX deck in general than just trying to swing around certain matchups? And I think I'd say I'll call it right now on stream. This is my hot take that in the next 2 weeks, we'll solidify exactly how Mew VMAX is going to be played until Brilliant Stars comes out.
Yeah, I think we might actually fall into a couple versions. Depends on how single strike goes. The Huntail version seems pretty legit, if you ask me.
Huntail seems nice. I'll try it out. I kind of want to try the Leafeon V, just the Leafeon V energy for energy, or Leafeon V card as a tech to get energy in play. Turn 1, and then you're set up, you could start loading your other Mews. I think that would be really cool.
Too. I like that. You might want to. There's also Zacian V2 that might work out better just with the typing of energies. From Celebrations. I'm gonna go first this game. I don't think I said that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first.
So I'll draw and see if we can get out of having a mulligan.
My hand's a lot better than last game. That's for sure.
Oof. Okay. No mulligans this time.
Yeah, I'm not giving you anything extra this game, bro. I gave you a lot of stuff last game. I'm gonna pick up for my turn, and I'm gonna start off by going Battle VIP Pass. You love to see it here.
Ooh, there it is.
We're gonna go ahead and go for a Mew V, and we're gonna go for a Genesect V because drawing cards is very good. I am going to go back into my deck, and I'm going to go Quick Ball away I'm going to Quick Ball away Fusion Strike Energy.
Got it.
Search for another Genesect.
And I think that the Fusion Strike energy is very scary, especially when you play something like open deck lists. Like, we obviously know what each other are playing. We know that we play Fan of Waves, and if you're playing a best of 3, then you can obviously see the opponent is playing Fan of Waves. So putting down that Fusion Energy Strike just feels so cringe a lot of the times, especially in Mirror when you know that you're playing Fan, because you don't want to misplay any energies because it sets you back a turn.
For sure. I am going to go for Genesect number 1. I have 3 cards in hand. I will be drawing... or actually, maybe I don't want to be going Genesect number 1. I'm trying to think of the best way to play this matchup out. I'm going to go for a Power Tablet. I need to get set up more. And I'm going to go for Genesect number 1 to draw 2. So I think that works out a little bit better for me. Didn't really get anything that I wanted to draw, but it's okay. I'm going to pass my turn and it's your go.
All right, I will draw for turn here. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to get rid of a cross switcher here. So I'm going to get rid of cross switcher, go in and get a Mew V to start out with. I do have a couple extra switching outs, so we play the 4 cross switcher in this deck. Again, if you liked any of the ideas that we're talking about here, or like our deck lists that we were playing live on stream, you can not only utilize the chat here to find out what the deck lists are, the description will show it, but also on our Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, definitely something you want to check out, because we always put our half-brained ideas into the Discord of what we're testing or trying out, and we're always available to chat with people who are in the Discord. So if you are not part of the Shuffle Squad's Discord, definitely something to look into. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll attach the Fusion Strike energy to my benched Mew, and because I only have 2 this time, I don't know what the exact play here. I think I might want to forego this boss. So I'm going to go in with another quick ball, discarding a boss's orders, and find maybe another Genesect V. Just get that out of there. Now I only have 2 cards in hand, so I can draw an extra card here. So I'll draw 1 extra card, and I will unfortunately pass to you.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Well, we got a card that I did not necessarily want to see, but that's okay. I'm going to go for Mew V. I want to go Capture Energy on the Mew VMAX now. Try to draw some more cards. That's the goal. I want to try as many opportunities as I can to draw as many cards as I possibly can. I'm in an awkward spot here. It's like, do I knock out your Genesect V? Do I knock out your Mew? I don't know how I really want to handle this situation. So I'll just, I'll make sure that's shuffled a little bit more. That's a little light. You don't want to be caught light shuffling your deck when it comes to anything.
But thinning is winning, kids.
Thinning is winning. So I have some cool things that I can do. I can either, I'll just share, open hands. Battle VIP Pass is stuck in my hands because I can't play it down. I already attached for my turn. So I have the opportunity to go Boss. I mean, Boss is the busted play if I knock out PJ's Mew, because PJ's left with very little response, and I'm doing really good this game, right? The question is, do I play the Boss down, especially with these triple Genesects? Will I find the Switch, the Air Balloon, anything else like that? I think I actually hold on to the Boss and just use the first Genesect, because that is the safest play that I could do right now. I want to be able to get a knockout, if that's a possibility. So we're going to go with Genesect for 2, since I have 3 in my hands. Ooh, okay. This is a really good hand to draw into. So I have Cram-o-matic. Cram-o-matic, I'm going to pitch away the Battle VIP Pass. This is why Cram-o-matic is so good. So I don't know if we want to try to roll ahead. I had a die here. We're gonna roll with this die. That is a tail, everybody. Heartbreaking. I would have loved, you would have loved to
sad.
see it. We have the Old Cemetery that I'm going to put into play, though, just because. At this point, I am going to try to draw into... I'm going to go Boss's Orders, bring up your Mew at this point. And since I have one card there, I am going to draw into 4 cards with this Genesect. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not getting there. We're not getting there. No. We're going to go for Crystal. I could play it out a little bit more. So it's one of those things where it's all hope isn't lost, but it's still incredibly awkward right now. I'm going to also be wasting an Evolution Incense while we're going in there, just so that it doesn't look weird on stream. So if I can somehow get this switch in the top 3 cards... So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Nope, did not get it. You hate to see it here, peeps.
Oh.
See it. Okay, I'm a pass my turn to use if I can't get the attack off. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have got anything off the boss. Anyways, like there's no Peony, there's no Elesa Sparkle, there's nothing that I could have alternatively done. Just a gigantic miss there.
That's all right. Sometimes you just don't have it. All right, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to use Fog Crystal. This is very good for me here. Go in Fog Crystal right now and see if I can get the other energy I need. So I do get that. Psychic Energy. Attach that underneath here. Then I'm going to use Fan of Waves on your capture energy for your Mew VMAX.
That's so tough. Eesh. That hurts a whole bunch.
I don't know if I want to do that. I'm going to use Genesect's first ability here and just draw 1 card. Okay.
It's a tough one, especially when you get some of those cards in your hand. You're just like, I don't want to get rid of these power tablets. I don't want to get rid of this. I don't want to get rid of these energies. Like
exactly, yeah. It's heartbreaking. So, well, we'll try this again. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do Power Tablet 1 and unfortunately Power Tablet 2 here. And then so now I only have 1 card in hand. I can draw 2 more cards, 1 and 2. Okay, so we do get the Evo Incense. That's great.
One of the pieces.
Needed that.
Was that your first gen? That was your second Genesect. You used both, though, right?
Yes, I did use both. I will use a quick ball off the Fog Crystal.
Guys, cheating, everybody.
Look, Ma, no hand.
Look, Mom, no hand.
We got another Genesect V here.
So if your opponent gets a 0-card hand Fusion Strike system, you still give them a high 5?
I feel like we could do that live on stream. Why not?
Okay.
All right, so Fusion Strike system will give the digital high 5. But yes, I'll use the third Genesect V, drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I really hope, for the sake of everything, that you just knock out my Latias.
I think I'm just going to do Max Miracle for a knockout.
A knockout, okay.
Just to take a prize card. Why not?
So we're going to set up our Mew V here. So since I've lost the Power Tablet, it's no longer possible for me to get a knockout. That's where it's tough. So let's pick up for a turn. Are you kidding me? The top of the deck is Are you for reals right now? So one thing that I found in this matchup I find is particularly effective is going after your opponent's Pokemon that are on their bench. Going after 2 prize card, 2 prize card, 2 prize card can be just as effective as going after 3 prize card, 3 prize card. I am going to go ahead and put a Psychic Energy onto this Mew. I'm going to go Boss's Orders. I'm going to bring up your one of your Genesects. Any of them is fine.
All right, I will put this one up here. Bring that back.
I'm going to go ahead and evolve into a Mew VMAX. I'm going to go Mew V goes down here. And I'm going to draw 3 cards with my first Genesect because I have 3 cards in hands. I'm going to go ahead and play a Fog Crystal. And I find a lot of this deck is going to be wasting your trainers. So it's going to be peek through the deck, nothing's there, ha ha ha. Moving on, trying to draw another card with Genesect. Because it turns Fog Crystal from being pretty worthless at this point into draw one card. That's why Genesect's so good. Let's go ahead here, Fog Crystal. I now have 5 cards in my hand. So I'm going to use another Fusion Strike system. I do like this. I do like what I have in here, but I'm not particularly sold on it. So I am going to hit you for a Techno Blast for the knockouts, and this Mew VMAX cannot attack during my next turn.
All right, so I'll go ahead here. Let's see. Do I waste it here is the question. So what I'm going to do, just to be safe, because I know that that fan could be rearing its ugly head sometime soon, I'm going to put a second Psychic Energy on the active Mew. And I'm actually going to do Techno Blast as well for 210.
Okay. Techno Blasting you right off the gate.
Techno Blast. Blasting it.
Never thought I'd get blasted by PJ Techno, but sounds great. 210, boom. Let's see what we got here.
Solid.
Okay, so I literally top deck the Fan of Waves because I'm that perfect at Pokemon.
So we're going to utilize that and pop this Fusion Energy underneath.
I'm going to go ahead here and switch automatically. I want to switch to the Mew VMAX that I have here. This is gone too. I might as well attach a Psychic Energy to this Pokemon because Psychic Energies are supreme in this deck. It's the best one to be playing. I have 6 cards in my hand. I am going to go ahead and play Peony, so I'm going to be discarding this beautiful hand of kind of nothing and searching. There's a card in particular I really want, and I'm really hoping it's not prized. Unfortunately, it is prized.
Oof.
So the card that I was looking for was Escape Rope. So maybe playing an extra copy of Escape Rope would be cool, because I'm trying to look at those Genesects and see exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I do play in my deck a Air Balloon for the exact same reason that you're playing it, because obviously Cross Switcher has that gusting effect, but Escape Rope, similar idea where you're gusting, not an exact gust, but a gust nonetheless. But having the rotation I found in this deck, because you're using Techno Blast so much, I thought Air Balloon was a great tech to include.
Yeah, I have the Air Balloon. It's one of the cards that I'm grabbing. I think I'm gonna go for Air Balloon, and I'm gonna go for Cram-o-matic. So I'm actually gonna go for a kind of unique take on what I'm gonna be doing here. I have a new idea now on how I want to be participating in this game. I'm going to go ahead and go Air Balloon here onto this Genesect. And I'm going to use my first Fusion Strike system to draw 5. Now, I think the best way for me to protect my Pokemon is going to be by me leaving this Mew V in the active spot. I'm going to fail this search. This is really tough. I'm going to copy Energy Mix.
So can you do that because you only have the 1 energy on your active?
Oh, I can't copy the 1 energy. Jeez.
Yeah.
You call me, PJ.
I gotcha.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm not copying that attack, and I'm going to use another Genesect.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I can use the energy for... That's tough. That is tough.
Yikes.
Okay, so I need to try to survive the attack anyways. Do I attack into your active Mew? That's my big question. How many prize cards do you have?
I have 5 prize cards.
You have 5 prize cards, and that's because you knocked out a Latias already, right?
Right.
Okay, so you want to know what? I'm going to leave this Mew in the active spots.
Okay.
and I'm going to try to win the game with boss's orders in a couple turns. So
okay.
It's going to work.
All right, I will go ahead. I'm assuming that's a pass for you.
That is a pass, unfortunately.
Okay, so my Mew VMAX cannot attack currently. We are going to go ahead. Wow, what a top deck. Yikes. We're going to attach an air balloon. I'm going to use switch. We're going to switch from the Genesect, removing that effect of the attack. Let's see. I'm going to use ordinary rod just to thin the hand. Put the Genesect back in from the discard. Then I think I'm going to use Peony as well, discarding the Fusion Strike and the other Peony. I'm going to go in and get 2 cross switchers here.
I wonder which Pokemon TJ can bring up. Makes you wonder.
Nice thin deck here. All right, we will use the cross switcher on the damaged Mew VMAX on the bench.
Yep.
Bring this back out. Then I'm going to use my second Genesect V to draw 3 more cards because you know, I can. 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna use Techno, or actually, you know what? I might not use Techno Blast because if I hit you for 130, that's a knockout regardless, right?
I'll go with Max Miracle.
Yep, Max Miracle for the knockout.
Okay. So let's go to this Mew VMAX. Send that up. Pick up for my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and you have 2 prize cards left now, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna go for Capture Energy. Play that. We are running extremely tight on what I can do here. This is gonna be tough. I wish I had a way to prevent a boss, or even Fan of Waves here doesn't necessarily feel like it's going to do anything, but we will see how it all plays out.
Tight match here. Anything can happen though.
I'm going to evolve into a Mew VMAX just to give myself a little bit more of a heads up. And I'm going to go start off by playing Cram-o-matic. Because I need to find a boss's orders here. That is a heads. But I am going to go for boss's orders. Boss's orders up your one with the air balloon on it.
Okay.
I'm going to play down a Power Tablets, wasting it, and I'm going to use my first Genesect to draw 4. Quick Ball away, Power Tablets. So I'm just trying to get set up for next turn if I make it there, because that's going to be the big goal for me. Let's go ahead and go Fusion Strike System to draw 2. And I'm going to go for Techno Blast for the knockouts.
And there it is. 2 prizes against 2 prizes. I am going to choose and opt for the Genesect V active, protecting the Mew VMAX here. I'm going to go ahead. I'll draw for turn. Alright.
Okay, better not have double cross switcher.
So we're gonna go ahead and we'll plant down this Mew V, the Latias. So I currently have too many cards in hand. It's not what you like to see. Just because that air balloon is very scary. Well, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and use Peony. we're gonna discard the hand, but I do have the one cross switcher in hand.
Oh no!
Which is tough. It's not cool.
That means that I think based off my understanding of your list is that now that cross switcher is no longer an option. That means you can't get the dub this turn.
I don't think I can.
You can't knock out the Mew VMAX because I know you played a couple power tablets throughout the game.
Right.
Just so anyone is wondering, like, what's going through my head as I'm trying to counteract what PJ is doing. So, yeah, you need to find a way out of the active spot for sure, because you don't want to be leaving yourself with a fatty Genesect out there.
Right. So I definitely want the switch from the Peony.
Yeah.
And I definitely want a Fog Crystal. And I'm going to go in and find a Psychic Energy to attach to the Mew V.
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to discard this whole hand here. We'll switch into the Mew VMAX, so no cards in hand, and draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Six cards left in my deck.
Okay.
It's also another thing too with all these Genesects, you want to make sure that you don't deck out.
Exactly. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll attach the Vitality Band. Then I'm gonna do Dyna Barrier for 80 minus your 20 from Oricorio. So I'll do 60 damage. 60 damage, right?
Okay.
And you'd have to use Max Miracle to hit me.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead here and start off my turn by going... I drew into all kind of cards that I did not necessarily want to draw into. And you're like, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
It's all coming together.
I'm going to go for a Fusion Strike Energy onto this Mew VMAX.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for... Escape Rope. So I'm going to go ahead and play Escape Rope. So that's going to take off the Techno Blast barrier from last turn. Is your boss... Do you have a boss in your discard pile or no?
I do. I feel... Yeah, it was towards the beginning of the game. I got rid of that boss.
You have your boss, and you have 3 cross switchers in there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So... I'm gonna start off by playing Cram-o-matic.
Okay.
Pitching away switch. Come on, Cram-o-matic. That's a heads. And the heads is going to grab the boss.
The boss. Wow.
And the boss is going. I'm going to retreat here. Send up. Bring up your Genesect. And then I'm going to hit you for Techno Blast for the game.
And that's it.
Now, let's say if I got the tails on that, just to put it in perspective, because I would have, I think I would have been able to fully go through my entire deck to make sure I had the boss. So I would have been able to go Power Tablets, Evolution Incense, draw 3, 1, 2, 3, and even if like I had another one, the last 2 cards in my deck I believe were Stormy Mountains.
Right.
So I could have put one down and drawn into if I got something else. But yeah, the boss's orders.
Exactly. Boss's
for the
orders
game,
very clutch.
very close game, PJ. I thought
Yikes.
you had me.
Yeah, I thought, you know, the game plan for me was obviously to damage one of your Mew VMAXs enough that you'd have to use a lower attack, and then I was going to attempt to draw into some of the power tablets to just finish them off. So,
yeah, I feel like the Leon, like you have. I think your list plays Leon too. So
it does play Leon.
Oricorio.
Right.
So overall, great games. I mean, I think that really shows what Mew VMAX can do, and the bounce back to back. If you have a miss there or you're forced to Peony, it's one of those things where I feel like this deck is like a pyramid. You want to set up the foundation. That's why Battle VIP Pass is so good in this deck.
It is very good. I think my list is definitely going to be upping the Battle VIP Pass, and I would love to try out the Cram-o-matic because I think that the card itself is very good in the way that, you know, all these Fusion Strike cards in a Mew VMAX deck have to be a churn and burn style effect.
That's what we got going on for this video today, peeps. Hopefully you enjoyed watching everything that we had going on with this video. I was able to win against PJ. I'm sorry, PJ. I keep on slamming you. Maybe you gotta just pick different decks or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just a little bit lucky. It happens. But as always, great stuff. Check out the Shuffle Squad if you haven't got a chance to check it out already. I do post these games here. If you haven't got a chance, you could, by all means, you made it through the video. So thank you for watching. But live gameplay is on the Shuffle Squad on Thursdays. So I will catch up with everyone later. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Peace out and have a great one. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me. And my goal with this channel is to spread my love of the game and knowledge with our entire Pokemon TCG community. If you haven't already, help signal boost this video to other Pokemon TCG fans by liking it, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Hopefully we reach our goals really soon. Check out this recommended video, and have yourself a great day. Thanks.